The Xuda Marketplace functions as a highly centralized B2B economy, specifically designed for distributing and scaling enterprise-grade tools. Front-end developers use the platform to sell complete AI agents and provisioned data center resources directly to businesses. This matrix shows the traditional SaaS model on the left, where developers manage building, hosting, marketing, and support separately. On the right, the Xuda model consolidates these into a single pipeline. Back-end infrastructure deployment and Stripe billing are completely automated. This model positions the developer as a turnkey infrastructure vendor. Sellers on the marketplace receive 80% of upfront install fees and 20% of recurring monthly hosting revenue. These lucrative financial incentives, however, are carefully paired with the inherent friction of operating strictly within a managed, closed ecosystem. To monetize these specific assets, creators must agree to absolute exclusivity. Developers also navigate a set of AI-gated quality control checks required for every listing. This raises the question of whether the professionalization required by the platform is worth the promised financial return. We will audit the upfront costs of entry against the realistic revenue ceiling for a marketplace seller. Participation begins with acquiring Marketplace Pro status. This status is restricted to users with an active Stripe Connect account or Xuda Network Ambassador standing. Sellers must establish business, banking, and tax compliance before they can publish a paid item. This requirement filters the ecosystem, preventing casual projects from entering the catalog. While this creates a barrier to entry, it ensures that B2B buyers only interact with verified, professional entities. Every listing must also pass through an AI-gated review process. A drafted product moves into the AI review gate to determine its status. High-confidence items are approved automatically, moving immediately to the live marketplace. Low-confidence items are rejected or sent to manual review, creating a cycle of appeals. The AI validates listings against specific quality rules, such as clear descriptions, proper categorization, and pricing between $5 and $100,000 per month. Sellers accept these go-to-market delays as a necessary step to maintain catalog trust for enterprise buyers. Technical requirements also include structuring applications for one-click dependency resolution. This diagram shows the back-end requirement. A listing must bundle all required tables, programs, and plugins into a unified structure. Missing elements cause validation failures. This increases the upfront development and QA time for the seller. The result for the buyer is a guaranteed infrastructure deployment that requires no manual configuration. Buyers pay premium recurring prices for the guarantee of a functional, managed infrastructure deployment. The revenue split is triggered the moment a buyer installs a listing. This chart breaks down the revenue from a single user over 1 year. The initial spike represents the 80% capture of the upfront install fee. Following the install, the seller captures 20% of the recurring monthly hosting revenue. This passive revenue is tied to the health of the Xuda platform and its internal policies. If a seller becomes non-compliant or suspended, their payouts are disabled and their listings are removed from search results. The payout structure is lucrative for sellers who remain compliant with the ecosystem's rules. The platform trades high publishing friction for a high-trust, frictionless B2B sales environment. This scorecard exactly identifies which developers are best positioned for this model. Solo developers and specialized agencies selling high-ticket AI agents represent the optimal fit. These groups can offload AWS management, customer deployment support, and payment gateways to Xuda. Open-source hobbyists who prioritize immediate publishing and low friction are a poor fit for this marketplace. Established SaaS companies that require total ownership of customer data and 100% of recurring revenue should also avoid this model. For developers who navigate the quality gates, the 20% recurring hosting payout serves as a distinct wealth-building mechanic for software assets.